A lot of Old Dominion fans would like to get the inside look on how the offense looks this year. I guess you got to start with the quarterbacks.
Yeah, Shuler Bentley will be our starting quarterback. He's had a good camp. He's got good football pedigree. His dad was a longtime high school coach, played for his dad. Real excited for him. Backup-wise, we haven't really made a decision yet, but I think we know what we're going to get from Shuler.
How about the pressure on having to follow Taylor Heinicke?
Well, I don't look at it like he's following Taylor Heinicke. I look at it like we're a brand new football team here in 2015, and we don't have Taylor anymore, but we don't have some other guys as well. It's going to be a team effort this year, and I think it's been a team effort all along. Taylor got a lot of the attention, as well he should have, with all the numbers he put up, but we've always been a 15, 16-man rotation, and guys have played, and that's the way it's going to be, and everyone's going to have to step up a little bit.
Are the fans going to see a different offense this year?
You know, it's going to look a little different shape-wise, but the mentality is going to be the same. You may see multiple guys in the backfield, which you haven't seen in a while. We're certainly going to play to Shuler's strengths. I know with Taylor, the more spread out you could get, the better it was for him. His athleticism could take over, and his mind could take over. Shuler's not as athletic as Taylor, but he might be ahead as far as knowing the offense at this stage of the career. So the shapes will look different, but I don't think you'll see the approach change a whole lot.
Last year, Lowry was a freshman, the Rookie of the Year in Conference USA. He was new. Teams have now gotten a chance to know him. How much is he going to be involved in the offense?
That's where the offense is going to start, with Lowry. You know, when we come into this thing, it's the most important thing we do starting Eastern Michigan is get Ray going. And if teams are taken away, then we'll go to our number 2 guy, number 3 guy. Obviously, David Washington would be the next guy, and Zach Pascoe, the next guy. And we'll start with those guys. Number 1, we're going to start with Ray. That's where our whole offense starts.
So does this mean that Old Dominion is going to go from being a passing offense to a running offense?
I don't know, Bruce. I really don't. You know, we'll see how it goes that first week, and we'll go from there. It's hard to say until you play in a game. I think it'll be a little more offense. I think a little more balanced. I think teams have seen us throw the ball a lot, but we've also ran the ball a lot too, and the numbers just they're a little skewed more towards the pass. To say we're going to be a pounded out team, no, we're going to try and be balanced like we've always tried to be.
You're only as good as your offensive line. How are your big boys looking this year?
Love our interior O-line right now. We lack a little depth at the outside at tackles. Love what we have inside. We have a lot of depth there, and I say we're starting with, or our offense starts with giving the ball to Ray, getting Ray going, and that's what we have inside with our offensive line as well. We feel really, really good up front.
Now let's talk about the wide receivers and the tight ends.
Well, wide receiver, I don't think we skip a beat here. I think the one thing we're missing when we lost Antonio Vaughn was maybe a deep threat. I think you'll see maybe Isaiah Harper or Marquise Little, some younger guys try and fill that void, but the other guys are still the same. You know, we got Zach Pascoe, who was preseason all-conference, David Washington, who made the transition last year. It took him about halfway through the season, coming from quarterback to wideout to really figure it out. And I feel really good. A lot of depth. You'll see waves coming in. One wave, then followed by a next wave at wideout.
Which is something that you've lacked the last few years because it was such a new program.
Right. We're finally caught up numbers-wise, scholarship-wise now, and you can really see it. The way we practice now, Bruce, this has been the best camp we've ever had. We've been able to practice. In the past, we haven't had the numbers, haven't had the depth, so that shortens your practice, that shortens your reps. Guys get tired easy, so practices aren't as good. We've been able to roll guys in, roll guys out, keep the numbers high as far as repetitions that guys are getting, and really excited.
Now, for the first couple of seasons with DeMarco and Heinicke, you oftentimes didn't even have a tight end. Does the tight end have more of a position now in this offense?
Well, it did, but our starting tight end, Melvin Vaughn, and he was a wide receiver, tight end, H-back. he'll be out for the year with a ACL. Unfortunate injury, wasn't touched, put his foot in the ground, and that happens in football. And our backup tight end, a young freshman, just broke his leg the other day. So we'll start right back to where we were with the 10 personnel and evolve a little 11 personnel in the backfield. I don't think you'll see as much tight end as we were planning on doing, but that's okay. It's a great situation for Melvin because he still has a redshirt year, can get ahead in graduation, get graduated before he actually finishes playing, and it also gives somebody else an opportunity to step in and play this year. So if you can turn a negative into a positive, I think that's it.
Now you've gotten a chance to get to know some of the Conference USA teams. Which of the defenses most concern you?
Boy, they all do. It's Bruce. It's a big step up. You know, I thought going from the CAA, I didn't expect it to be that much different, but it's different. You know, all the D linemen are good. The linebackers are a little bit faster, and the biggest thing is you see press man in this conference. You see guys get up in your face and challenge you. In the past, and it's part of the reason we've been able to throw so much, is because we haven't been challenged as much in our face. You get that in this league, and I think you can go right down through every team. I mean, it's everybody's the same. They want to challenge you on defense, and it is exciting to be able to play common opponents again. It seems like every time we start to do that, we change conferences, and we're starting playing new teams that we've never played again before, but hopefully we're settled in now, playing teams every year, and there's some familiarity there, but they're all good. This is a heck of a league, and there's great competition. I don't think any defense stands out over each other. You know, there's just good players throughout.
So all in all, good practice, and you're ready for opening day.
I can't wait. Really looking forward to what this team is going to be this year, because I don't know. I have no idea with this team. You know, there's some guys in key spots that haven't played in the game, so you don't know. But I will say this, as far as camp goes and the way we approach practice, we're more professional now, we're more mature, more guys equals better practices. I think we're a really tight-knit team. That doesn't always equal success, but it certainly makes it a lot funner to coach. And we'll see where we go. I'm really excited for what we have coming ahead of us.